The Kameel 500, the final round of the Inland Off-Road Championship, is proudly brought to you by Ural Trucks and Fila Africa.
So this is what has come down to the final round of the Inland Off-Road Championship. Out here at Kameel, a brand new club, a brand new race venue, and 500 kilometers of racing to wrap up the championship. Johan Visa and Jerry Bisson are the outright leaders at the moment, but it all might change because the lineup with 43 cars going into battle for 500 kilometers of racing all starts today. Chris Visser will open up our racing account this morning for the 10-kilometer sprint prologue to decide the starting order going into today's 250 k's of racing. But this is a nail-biter. 2 days of epic, and it is going to be an endurance race to decide the championship here for the Inland Off-Road Championship in 2020.
The Kameel Law School played host to the final round of the 2020 season, shortened now to a 6-round championship from the original 8 events that were planned. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Kameel 500 was now going to, more than ever, play a very important role to all of the championship hopefuls, with 2 full sets of points on offer over the next 2 days. The final round of the season, with 2 days of racing to look forward to, had a whacking entry of 43 crews to take the lineup. As always, briefing was going to be super important. Everyone trying to decide how to approach the morning session because we started the day with a 10-kilometer sprint to decide the starting order. The prologue would make up the beginning of what would be a 250-kilometer loop. Competitors faced a short sprint in the morning, and then the rest of the day was 240 kilometers of one single loop. That would be heat number 1. This is the point scenario coming into this round. Lawrence Boyson is looking good on the championship points as far as the drivers go in Class A, and then the navigators, it's all about Werner Wiers. They are chasing him down. As far as the championships go in the Class Bs, Colleen Croshaw has got a slender lead over Sefi, and then on the navigator's chair, all about Morena. She's got it over Arthur at the moment. In the Class P Drivers' Championship, Tony Gouveia is doing a good job. He's pretty much untouchable at the moment in the Class Ps, and on navigators, it's Mikey, Big Mike, doing the job on the notes. For the Class Ds, as we start talking about production vehicles, Stompy Mainhart in a good position, but it's not over yet because Tians could pull him back. And for navigators, the unstoppable Adrian Roots ahead of O'Mahony. For the Class Es, Johan Visa is doing a good job, and he's got a strong lead now ahead of Smithy. And navigators, it's about Besson getting chased down by the latecomer in the season, Ruud. For the Class F, Aki Kruger, light years ahead of the rest of the field, all but done in this championship. And the navigator, Joan Kruger. The Krugers have got a stranglehold on the Class Fs. For Class G, our side-by-sides are keeping us on our toes. Glenn Turon has got a slender lead. It's not decided just yet ahead of the Mostards. And for the navigator's chair, Galvin in the sweet spot. Class S, all about Heine Stamfer ahead and not too far ahead of Peter Ferry. And then in the navigator's chair, Franz Koch doing a great job in his first full season on the notes ahead of Keith Smith. For the Class Ts, this is a very tight championship. Look at the drivers' points. Just 2 in it between Yanni Visser and Malcolm Koch. And on navigator's chair, Donny Murray and Andre Koch. For the Class FIAs, this is the guy that's taking more wins on the season than anyone else. Ernst Roberts, light years ahead of Philip Ruiter. And then Henry Kerner looks like the Navi to beat on the season. Join us after the break then as we get ready for the penultimate prologue.